Hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this awesome looking treehouse. So the good thing about this treehouse is all the leaves that you see up on top is mainly from saplings, which kind of gives it a nice look of the branches going up. But it also means that you can adjust the height. So I do have this tree quite high up, so the leaves on top do go quite high, but here's an example of it a little bit lower, so it looks a little bit more neater and trimmed. But as always, we're going to have a look around the house before we jump into building it. So the main entrance is obviously down the bottom here. So we're going to pop through and we're just going to go up these ladders. Now this house does include a farm and everything like that as well. It's mainly purposed around survival. So as you can see, there's the farm. Nice little open area for your survival needs. In here is the main survival crafting sort of area. So we have got chests, furnaces, enchantment table, brewing table, all that sort of stuff. And a house goat. Don't ask, he's my friend. And as we head over here, here's the bedroom. So it's a big open bedroom, lots of space for activities. And yeah, that's pretty much the build, guys. So these are the materials that you're going to need for this build. And with no further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay, so we're going to start off with the main trunk of the tree. So we're just going to place down 4, going like this. And we're going to raise all these up to 23 blocks in total. So to slowly work your way up, I recommend if you're in survival, popping a water source down below so you can jump down. Once you got that up to 23 blocks, we're going to go ahead and break out the front, and we're going to be placing down 14 ladders, just going up. Once you've got your 14 ladders placed, go ahead and break out to the left, and then you can extend your ladders all the way up to the top, as well as placing it down the other side. Then we're going to grab out some oak slabs, and we're going to be placing 4 going out just even with our hole there, and we're going to take these other ones out as well. Okay, so we are going to be building a few circles in this. So this circle design is pretty simple. So it's just going to be 2, then 1, then 2 going the other way, and then it's going to be 5, and then it's going to be 2 again, and then 1, and it repeats over and over again until you reach back to where you started. So you're just going to do that all the way around. Now we're going to go ahead and fill in the inside of our circle. Now to start working on the entrance to our next part of the house. So just place the blocks as I do here. I'm going to be using some slabs. Now we're going to be doing another circle. So on the edge of this is where we're going to be starting our 5, and just repeat the same as what we did down below. Once again, we're going to fill it in. Now to start building up to our final room, just place as I do. Now we're going to build yet another circle, so this is going to be starting off with the 1 and building from there. You guessed it, go ahead and fill it in. We're going to grab out some oak wood now, and we're just going to go along the edges. Now we're going to raise up some pillars on the edges of our 5s and our 1. Now using spruce wood and glass, we're going to start laying down our walls. We're going to do the same thing for the next floor up, so again starting with oak wood. Then raise the pillars. and lay down your walls and windows in the same pattern. Next up, we're going to grab out some spruce slabs just for our roof. So we're just going to trace along the edge of our walls and just go all the way around. And for the next layers going up, it's going to be the same thing, just tracing along the inside this time. And once we get close to the top like this, we're just going to go ahead and flatten it out. Now we're going to be repeating the same thing for the floor down below, so just for the doorway here, just copy as I do, because it can be a bit challenging to get the shape. But otherwise, just follow exactly what you have up above. Now just on the inside of both our buildings, just above our walls and windows, we're just going to fill that in again with some spruce slabs. Now outside, on the side furthest from our trunk, we're going to go ahead and lay some oak logs running along to the edge of the fives. On top of that, on the corners and edges of the fives, we're going to put some pillars. Next to that, we're going to go ahead and lay down our fences, just running along. And then we're going to lay down a further 2 on top. Now place these oak logs as I do, and then we're going to place down some fences on top, just being 3 high. We're going to place down 1 additional pillar right here just with that log at the bottom, and then using slabs we're going to do the same thing, just copying a circle. Next up we're going to place 3 additional blocks going in, and then we're just going to trace along, trying to keep 5 blocks exposed to the middle and just kind of make a square around it. And then you can go ahead and fill in the outer edges of that square. On the inside of the square we're going to use some oak trapdoors and just crouch and place them. We're going to lay down some oak slabs just next to that fence going along, and we're going to fill in this area just with dirt, and then we're going to put some water down and plant your crops. And now we're going to start working on the tree. So we're going to start just here, build up 5 blocks and 1 higher next to it, repeat the same for the next other sides. And then we're going to place blocks in the corners as well. So these ones just do completely random, try and keep them at different heights if possible. And now you might need to pull out the old scaffolding if you're in survival, but what we're going to do is build across. You can copy this block for block if you want, but I'd highly recommend just kind of making it random. So we're just building across and then building a few small branches just going out underneath. So yeah, just try and keep it as rough as possible. If you make it look too neat, it's going to look odd, so just place blocks completely random. Again, same for the leaves, just put them in there nice and rough. Try not to make it look too square or anything, just kind of cover it, leave some of the wood exposed underneath, it adds a nice effect, and then hang a few streamers just going down for a nice effect. And now for the upper part of the tree. So we're going to be starting just above our bedroom, and we're just going to build out, again, just nice and rough, get it out far enough because we're going to be placing down saplings above these eventually, but just do it on all sides and just take it out. Now we're going to add in some more branches. So just on the sides of these, just put 2 or 3 or 4 going out, just on each one on both sides of each branch. And now comes the saplings. So you are going to need some dirt just to place the tree on. Just place the sapling randomly around. Try and compress it all in as much as you can. The more saplings and trees that you put down, the thicker it's going to look. Occasionally you'll get one that you really have to spam with some bone meal, but that means it might turn into a larger tree, which can add a nice effect as well. But some of them just will not grow, so just remove that and try a different spot. But either way, just go around and just do this over and over again until you get it nice and thick. And once you kind of get it nice and thick like that, if you want more height, all you need to do is pop up on top and just place down a few more dirt. The dirt will be hidden in the leaves, so you don't need to worry too much about removing this dirt, but you can make it as high as you want. Next up, we're going to grab out some fence posts, and just below some of our branches, we're just going to take it down and put some glowstone at the bottom, because it helps to light up the leaves and light up around your house as well. And finally, just as a bit more of an effect, I like to put leaves just going around the trunk, so just kind of make it look like it's wrapping up and around. Okay, and that's the main part of the structure done. So the furnishing is very simple on this build, so we're just going to do a walkthrough, but feel free to pause at any point just to copy what's there. But as we come up here, we have got some compost bins in that corner. On this side, we have got some chests stacked up on each other. As we head into the main room, we'll start on this side. So this side, we have got some double chests just facing into that wall. Double chest next to it, a little brewing stand. Our enchanting area is right centered against that wall, with some cauldrons on the other side. On this side, we have got some slabs of crafting table in between, a few little ornaments on top. And over on this back wall, again, another little table. We have got some tools hanging on the wall. And in the middle, this is just going to be a block in the middle, slab on the side, with some furnaces on top and some pot plants. And again, up on top, we have got another shelf just made out of slabs going around, with a few little ornaments on top. As we head into the bedroom, we have got a double chest right there next to the entrance. On this wall, we have got some armor stands, another double chest. For the bed, it's going to be a solid block along the back, some slabs going up there, and a block at the front, and slabs across the front as well. We have got some fences going up, along with the same reverse thing that was on the bottom, so blocks and slabs in the middle, with just some banners hanging along the front. On the corner, we have got some double chests on both sides. This is just going to be barrels with some spruce trapdoors in front. And we have got a large green mat in the middle, and on this back wall, again, just another little table with a shelf along the top. And that about does it for this tutorial, guys. So I do hope that you guys found this easy and quick to follow. I do hope you guys like the treehouse. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. And as always, if you guys want to see more tutorials, check out my channel. I may have something else up there that you may like. And if you could drop a like on the video, it'd be very, very much appreciated. It always helps me to reach new audiences. But otherwise, thank you again so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the house and have a wonderful day.